This is how we wanted our review of the Springfield Echelon to go. Unfortunately, this is how it actually went. Hi guys, this is another Rally Tactical review of the Springfield Echelon. Before we get into it, I just want to thank our sponsors today, Guns for Less for providing the firearm, and Ammo by Pistol Pete for providing the ammo. Without Pistol Pete ammo, we wouldn't be able to train as often as we do and review the guns extensively as we do. So, big thanks to these guys for making those videos happen. Before we get into the nitty-gritty, let's put 60 seconds on the clock and go over what's in the box and the specs of this firearm. Starting off with the box, Springfield Armory packaging. Pretty standard, nothing new here. Inside, you've got your soft carry case, your accessories. Let's go over those now. You have two included magazines, a 17-round mag and a 20-round mag. You also have an included base plate to turn that 17-round mag into another 20-round mag. A mag loader, two extra back straps, small and large, a pin set for mounting your optics, and of course, a lock. Inside of the soft carry case, we have the Springfield Echelon itself. Quickly going over the specs, you've got a 4.5-inch polymer frame, 9mm striker-fired pistol. You got an ambidextrous mag release, a trigger safety, a standard 1913 rail, and then its two standout features are going to be the VIS optic system, which is a visionary optics integration, according to Springfield, and the COG, a central operating group, or AKA, as SIG likes to call it, the FCU. Basically what that means is the fire control unit, or the COG, is the serialized part inside of this, not the frame itself. If you had the Glock 17, a Walter PDP, and a SIG 320 all getting together and having a baby, the Springfield Echelon would be that baby. You've got the aggressive slide serrations like the PDP, you've got the layout and ergonomics of a Glock 17, and you got the internal functions of the 320 and the Echelon kind of going hand in hand with the COG and the FCU. Combining all these features together is what makes the Echelon so exciting. The ergonomics feel great, the aggressive slide serration is great for things like press checks. The trigger is actually pretty decent. Better than a Glock and a SIG, probably not on par with the Canics and Walters, but I really have no complaints. What really got me the most excited about this firearm, though, is the COG. Having your serialized part be internal rather than on the grip itself truly allows you to customize it and make it your own, changing out grips for ones that are more to your style. Unfortunately, after shooting the Springfield Echelon, I have my hesitations, at least for now. You see, the Echelon has one fatal flaw, and in my opinion, it's a pretty big one. But luckily, it's one that can probably be fixed. It's the mags. And after reading around, I don't seem to be the only one experiencing some of these issues, some being more severe than others. For one, a lot of people are having issues with the slide locking back after the last round, including myself. And in this case, it has nothing to do with grip or form, it's just not locking the slide back. Moving on to the next issue. This one, pretty severe. Out of about 300 to 400 rounds, I had this issue happen. When taking a fully loaded mag and inserting it into the firearm with the slide lock back, occasionally, this base plate would shoot off of the firearm, dropping all the rounds to my feet. Running drills, doing things at a fast pace, this happened quite often, and yet it's pretty frustrating, but also kind of comical. And this happened with both mags, not just one. Next, and I'm not so certain this was caused by the mags or maybe a faulty extractor, and this may just be my bad luck, maybe I got a dud, but at least one round out of every mag I ran through this firearm had some sort of malfunction, whether it was a failure to eject or failure to extract. I could not get through a full mag without having a malfunction, and it was random, sometimes at the beginning, sometimes at the end, sometimes right in the middle of the mag. And it definitely wasn't the ammo, because we shot the same ammo through multiple other firearms several times, including SIG, Glock, CZ. Lastly, you may be wondering where my cover plate is. Well, that was one of the other issues I had. While shooting, the screws backed themselves out and the plate went flying off the gun. I was able to recover the plate, but unfortunately, all the pins that were retained in here and the screws themselves, well, they were lost in the dirt. It's not all gloom and doom for the Echelon though. Outside of these malfunctions, the gun was very soft shooting, very accurate, and it felt great to run. The ergonomics were awesome, and I had a lot of fun outside of these malfunctions. And I think these malfunctions were primarily caused by the mags, something I hope Springfield can fix. I have got in touch with their customer service and they've advised me to send the firearm back. Their ETA is 3 to 6 weeks on the repair. Once I get this firearm back though, I fully intend to put a ton of rounds through it and let you guys know how it works out. So here's where I stand with this firearm right now. The Echelon is being advertised as a duty-use gun, but with mag issues like this across the board, it's not going to cut it, and I certainly wouldn't bet my life on it. Now that's not to say I'm not excited for this platform, but unfortunately, we live in a world where guns are like video games, and on release, they often suck. But after a while, they work out those kinks, they work out those patches, and you got a great firearm or a great game. And that's what I'll be patiently waiting for, because I'm really excited to see the aftermarket support for a firearm like this, and I'm hoping it's a healthy competitor to something like the 320 by Sig Sauer. Rally Tactical is a small channel, but we recently just hit 1,000 subscribers. And to thank you guys, we wanted to do a 1,000 round review. In fact, that's what we intended to do with the Echelon, but after 350 to 400 rounds of constant malfunctions, we gave up. With that said, we still want to give you that 1,000 round review. So go ahead and comment in the comment section below and let us know what you want us to put those 1,000 rounds through, and we'll make the video happen. We appreciate you guys watching, and we want to know, what's your experience been like with the Echelon? Until then, this was a Rally Tactical review, and we'll catch you next time.